My name is Abby, and through the verse of Luke 9:23, God has taught me to deny myself and to follow. Luke 9:23. Then he said to them all, "Whoever wants to be my disciple must deny themselves and take up their cross daily and follow me." I just read this verse and it just hit me. It's one of those moments that seems so insignificant but was so profound. I was in high school. I don't remember what year I was. I think it was early high school, and it was just a time of spiritual drought where I knew all of my disciplines. I knew to pray, I knew to read my Bible, but I just didn't feel connected with the Lord. And he just spoke to me in the words of, "Whoever wants to be my disciple must deny themselves and take up their cross daily and follow me." I think the daily really hit me because I was still under this notion that I would have been saved. Okay, check that off the list. But no, God was calling me to deny myself each and every day and to choose Him. And I think that spoke to me because it is so countercultural. It is so against what even what is inherent to your nature. You're just naturally self-protecting, and the world tells you that you need to watch out for yourself. You need to make sure that you're okay. You do you, that type of mentality. And that is strictly against what the Bible is saying. It's saying to deny yourself. And I think that resonated within me because it's so representative of who Jesus was. Jesus came in the manger as a human, being fully God and fully man. He came as a servant. He washed his disciples' feet. I don't know if there's anything more beautiful than the humility that the Lord had when he came. And that to me just showed me the importance of what denying myself meant. And then the part that said, "Pick up your cross daily." During this time when he's talking to his disciples, and it wasn't a happy symbol like it is today. We wear cross necklaces and cross bracelets, but the cross was a very torturous way to die, and Jesus was telling them to pick up their cross. That must have seemed completely barbaric to them. But this is Jesus' call for us to come and die to ourselves so that we may live in Him. It might not always be the most popular decision. It might not always be the most easy decision, quote unquote, that you can make. But picking up your cross daily is turning to the Lord every day, and you are submitting yourself to Him and laying down your fears, laying down your comfort, laying down your hopes and your dreams, and submitting them to the Lord, saying, "I give these to you, knowing that your plan for my life is better, and that your plan for my life will bring me more joy, more contentment that I can find anywhere else." The two-word command of "follow me." And that's what Jesus is calling us to. He's not calling us to blaze a new trail. He has already lived the perfect life. So it doesn't depend on where God leads you. If God leads you into a place that is hard, and God leads you into a place that's going to make you uncomfortable, He's going to provide for you, and you are going to be filled with His Spirit, and you are going to feel the joy that nothing else can supply. Even when you don't feel like reading your Bible, that there is still so much life in there, that even if it doesn't click that particular day, you don't need to feel guilty that you don't feel connected, because the Lord is going to work in you whether you feel it or not. And all you need to do is be open. You need to be available. And so to be available, you need to be reading His Word. And so even on the off days, even on the days you feel dirty and you feel heavy and you feel gross and you feel like you can't get into the holy Word of the Lord, that He has sent it for us heavy souls, and He has given us this bright light that even when it's hard, just getting into the Word and just reading it is really, really wonderful. And the more that you read, the more you're going to want to read. My name is Abby, and God has shown me through daily time in His Word that Luke 9:23 is more than words when He says, "Follow me."